Okay guys, welcome back. Turn Green Go Ham here. We've finished with the Flame Lurker and now we're heading to the final boss of the area, Dragon God. So first off, let's pick up the items. Storied Hero Soul. And there is another item on this side of the room somewhere. Here it is. Chunk of Dragonstone. So, as you can see here, we may have beat the boss, but Stonefang Tunnel is still not showing pure white tendency, and that's because tendency resets when you go to the Nexus. So we do need to travel to the Nexus and pick up the Red Hot Demon Soul. This is what's going to allow us to do special boss weapons at the blacksmith. So first things first, let's go ahead and see. We'll need a few more souls to grab another level. We still have plenty of souls here, so let's use a few. Let's see if that's enough for two.
Thou seekest then soul of the mind, key to life's ether.
Okay, that's enough for two. That takes us to 29. Dragon Bone Smasher is 30. I hate to use all those souls though, not knowing if it's going to be enough to get me there, so we'll just hold off for now. We are fixing to kill another boss, so no big deal there. Let's see. Item burden. We're good on item burden to pick up the sword. If you look now that we've traveled back here, Stonefang Tunnel is showing pure white tendency. So we're gonna go ahead and head back there and take care of the final boss. Pick up our weapon. Another thing about pure white tendency, and actually we do have one other thing to do here in pure white tendency, so let's go ahead and go die again, just to be on the safe side, because Dragon God, he can tear you up pretty easy. So we'll head back to Boletarian Palace one more time and take the dive off the cliff. Excuse me, sir. And here we go. Now it takes pure white tendency there to pick up the sword, but also the guy we have to show it to requires pure white tendency. So if we were to die there, and it knocked us off a pure white tendency, we wouldn't be able to go show it to him, and he gives us a upgrade item, I believe. Either way, I believe it's a very top tier upgrade, so we definitely want to go grab it. I think it's pure, the pure stone for crushing. So this boss, he likes to smash you as you try to get where you're going to go. There does seem to be some safe zones behind pillars. You can catch him while he's trying to look for you. If he doesn't see you, he won't smash the pillars. We're going to go ahead and actually let's switch to the Claymore. Actually, no, there is a crystal lizard in here. There's two of them actually, so let's stick with the wing spear because it is really good for taking care of crystal lizards. Now, the pillars that we're going to have to break would probably be easier with the Claymore. So we need him to do a smash. And then we're going to get up and kind of hide out right here. Oh, there's one crystal lizard who's getting away. So you'll see here, he'll start looking for us. And as he looks the other way, want to go over here and smash our way through here. Ooh, that was close. Excuse me, sir. That made him angry. Go ahead and grab this. Heal up. And head on down to the next area. So we've got to get all the way across here. And we don't want him to see us. I believe this time it's not smashing. I believe he breathes fire. So that can be pretty rough. Gonna wait for him to dip his head up and then go over there and take some shots at it. For that opening again. Wait for the next opening because we have a long way to run here. And there he goes breathing the fire. So we did happen to keep from having to deal with the fire, so that's awesome. Got our crystal lizard. And fire the last spear here. Okay, so as you can see right over here, grab this item and you can see from the doorway the pathway is open right there to that weapon. Normally if you're not pure white world tendency, that is not the case. That is completely walled off with some debris. So because we took the time to make sure that we did everything right and had solid white world tendency, that's where we get our weapon. We'll go ahead, go down here and finish off the boss first. So. It doesn't take much. He's pretty much just going to stand here while we hit him. And that's it. Kind of a chunk boss, if you ask me. Item, and before we hit that archstone, we'll go ahead and go up and get our weapon that we came here for. Whoop. Now we did kill the boss, so we can come in this room and immediately get 2 crystal lizards several times. I'm not going to do that right now. I'm going to wait until I have Black World tendency though, so I can get the best upgrade materials. But there we go, ladies and gentlemen, the Dragon Bone Smasher. Let's take a look at it. Starts with 200 damage. Now it's going to show negative 50 on the attack because we don't have 30 strength at this point, so one-handed it would only do 150. But as soon as we get back and get that last strength level, we'll take a look at the damage stats on it. It is a very heavy weapon, so we're going to have to do some different stuff with our gear to be able to carry it, but we'll figure that out when we get back. Go ahead and go down here and get our boss soul, and then we're gonna go see a fellow and show him the Bone Smasher to get our reward. Dragon Demon Soul and Pure Dragonstone. So if you're going for a fire weapon, this boss is where you get your final upgrade. Go ahead and head back to the Nexus, get our 30th point in strength, and then we can start putting a little more points in vitality. And I know we'll need some more souls to do that. This. See if that's enough.
Thou see then soul of the mind, key to life's ether.
Yeah. So we'll go ahead and get our first vitality point here. We are going to move endurance up as well. Obviously we want to carry the big sword, so we need more equip burden as well. But health is never a bad choice.
Main thine strength.
Alright, so we're going back to the Armor Spider Archstone so that we can go down the shortcut path and get to our NPC. And we're not going to worry about these enemies, we're just going to run through. Not even interested in the Crystal Lizard right now. I believe you can just run right off of here. Yep. And there he is. I believe his name is Scriver the Wanderer.
Egads! Oh, you nearly frightened me to death, creeping up on me like that. My name is Scurver. I seek treasures of the unknown. I'm impressed you've come this far. Were you guided by a sixth sense or a brash imprudence? Either way, you've more skill than I. Let us put that skill to work. There is a temple beyond here, below the ground. It is a work of art, molded by the ancient burrowers to appease the bones of dragons. As a precaution, a broad sword which can crush bone and slay dragon is stored in the temple. Truth told, it is the laughing stock of many a swordsmith. They say it's as blunt as a bludgeon. A dull blade meant to slay a dragon. Curious, is it not? I would search for it myself, but I'm afraid I'd fare poorly against the demons. If you happen to come upon the sword, please let me have a look at it. This place is magnificent, eh? The bones of dragons exuding awe. A dream come true.
So he really wants to see this sword, so let's put it on and show it to him.
wonderful. The arts of swordsmanship applied in a perfectly useless manner. Oh, do not mind me. Thank you, it was a pleasure. Please, take this as a small show of thanks. Take care of that sword, will you? She's a beauty.
Pure Greystone, yeah. So that's for crushing upgrades.
Take care of that sword, will you?
And that's all he has to say. Let's switch back to a lighter weapon real quick. Just for the trip back. And I don't remember how to drop down from this particular... Yeah, I do. It's over here. Since we don't have any shards of archstone, we have to go the long way, like we're going back to the boss. Oh no. Okay, good. Woo. That's the way for the worms. I'm gonna put it on here and at least show you the moveset while we're out in the world. One hand, just a very simple smash. R2, a little bit of a slant on it. Two hand. Got a little flip back in case you have enemies behind you. Let me get some stamina back here. And then the R2 is a running heavy smash. Two-handed R1 slash attack while running. And the R2 is just your basic regular R2 attack. One-handed running. Quick smash. And then you can do the same thing with that sword that you came with the Claymore, the shove move. So, works out pretty well. It's a nice beastly weapon. Go ahead and head on back now. Gonna see what we can do to carry and use this without doing the chunky roll. Alright, so 58.3 out of 90. We gotta get down to 45, which means we have to lose 13.3. Yeah, looks like the chest piece is coming off again. There we go. I think we look more like a barbarian than we did the first go around with the regular sword. Now that we have the Dragon Bone Smasher. Oh man, that's juicy. So now that we have the Red Hot Demon Soul, we want to go back and talk to our blacksmith. This is going to unlock boss weapons and boss weapon upgrades. One shot. Juicy. And we gotta talk to him first.
What if it be a blacksmith? I'm busy. I'm forging a weapon that strengthens it. Those balls are transmogrified sprites. Their presence blesses the weapon. Demon soul? The demons are powerful spirits. Some can even bless weapons. But doing so requires a powerful flame. For the soul of a demon is an inferno of wrath.
So he's talked to us about the powerful flame.
Don't.
We back away and talk to him again.
What? If it be a blacksmith, then... I told you that I am busy. Each ore has a grade. Mighty weapons can only be blessed by ores of high grade. The highest grade of all was a pure ore that shines in utter brilliance. A spirit force that delights the eyes. The highest grade of all.
Yeah, so that's the end of it. We stopped one too soon.
Come! Yes, that's the one. A red, hot demon soul. Now you can bless your weapon with another demon soul.
Of course, we're going to give it to him. There's nothing else we can do
Wise
with it.
choice. You've done well to put your trust in the great blacksmith, Ed. Bring me a demon soul, and I shall use it to bless your weapon.
Okay, so let's take a look here. Dragon Bone Smasher, we can take it up to +1 because we already have one colorless demon soul, so we're going to go ahead and do that. You can see here that, let's see. Nope, we don't have any special items that can be upgraded right now. So if we bring a bow, we can do a lava bow, which is a pretty neat bow. I don't remember if it's for strength or dex, but it is for a physical build, so we'll definitely check that out because it'd be nice to have a good strong bow. And then there's several other things that he can change with boss souls, but we'll take a little more look at that later. We just wanted to make sure that we got an upgrade on the Dragon Bone Smasher. And as you can see, it only takes one colorless demon soul for each level, so it won't be long before we go through a dark tendency area and we're able to get this really leveled up.
All done?
And we'll just look at the difference here. So, right now the Dragon Bone Smasher is doing 359. With the Claymore, we were at 213, so that is a huge difference. Now, it does take a lot more stamina, it's a lot heavier, and it swings a lot slower, so we're really going to be paying attention to our spacing and reach with this weapon. And now, if we look at our map, you can see Boletarian Palace is ready. It's pure black. We'll eventually want to take Stonefang Tunnel down to pure black as well. There's some stuff to do there. But in the next episode, we are going to head to Boletarian Palace, and we're going to start from the first area on Black Tendency, and we're going to work our way all the way to level 3 so that we can start progression in that area. Now, before too long, we do want to go to Tower of Latria. That's where we're going to get some of our last NPCs and vendors. We did get Urbane to show up here, so before we end the episode, we will go talk to him.
Thanks to you, I was able to seek refuge in this nexus. Now I stay here and pray, along with my disciples, for the heroes facing the demons. If you wish for benevolent protection in your fight against the demons, then bring me demon souls. I will cleanse them and perform a miracle with their power.
Okay, so we can learn special demon soul spells from this guy. Second Chance is a big one. This revives the user from death once only. So this is our second win that I was talking about in a previous episode. Hero Demon Soul, this is most definitely what we're going to use it for. I may as well grab it now. And then I could have swore this was the guy that had the big warding spell, but maybe not. Or maybe it's not until later. Maybe you have to have the boss soul for it to show up. I'll do a little research in off time and make sure I know where that's going to be. But that was our big one. The other big one we're going to need is...
God bless this brave warrior. Umbasa.
We're going to need our magic trainer, and she'll be on the other side here. We're going to unlock her in the third zone of World 1. So as soon as we start doing the Black Tendency stuff and get to her, we'll have her. And she will give us our top-end casting spells. Of course, we don't have any magic now, but like I said, there are a couple of spells that we're going to want to pick up between miracles and spells. So anyway, in the next episode, we will be doing the Black Tendency stuff in Boletarian Palace. I appreciate you stopping by. Thanks for watching, and if you would, give us a like, subscribe. Don't forget to leave a comment, turn notifications on. You'll get a message every time we put a new video out. And that's about it. Thanks for joining me, guys, and we'll see you in the next video.